Hi guys, welcome to Garden Child Tarot. I'm Melissa. Want to wish everyone a happy new year. It's January right now while I'm filming this. It is a pretty chilly, cold day. You might hear some creaking in my room. It's raining, it's so windy today that it's kind of shaking the house a little bit. But you know, I was just really kind of thinking how comfortable and how lucky I was, you know, I mean, as terrible as it was outside, it was still nice and warm and cozy. So I hope you guys are creating that for yourselves too. You know, sometimes things could be a little chaotic around us, but that's not a reason why we should have to have it where we're at too. So, excuse me. So I wanted to do a quick three card pick a card. I'm going to do clarifiers. I have my traditional Rider-Waite deck, so I'm going to use that as the primary. And then I have some Chakra Oracle cards, so I'm going to have those kind of helping us out. So we're going to do a pick 3 card with pick 3, and I figured I just kind of got a little creative, so I got the B. Pile 1 will be the B. Oop, almost dropped it. And then my little guy made this. Well, I kind of made it too. We went to one of those ceramic places and we painted them, and then they fire it up for you. So pile number 2 will be the ladybug, the ceramic ladybug. Pile 3 is going to be the frog. I haven't gotten around to painting this one yet. You know, a lot of really cool projects you guys could do in January, you know, go paint some pottery, or, you know, paint things, you know, buy something and get ready for your garden. Because you know what, by the time, you know, it's usually for me, February, I start getting the seed catalogs and I start making plans. And then in April is when I start buying all my stuff for the year. So I tell you, you know what, it's just the beginning, everybody. So, all right, pile 1 is the bee, pile 2 is the ladybug, and pile 3 is the frog, and I will meet you guys at your piles. Pile 3, so if you picked the B, this is your reading. I gotta tell you something really funny. So I would always, you know how they have those things you could look up your names, and when I looked up my name, ooh, magician on the bottom. So when I looked up my name, I was trying to think, I was like, okay, what does it mean? And it said B in Greek. But it was funny because I went to work and there was this pharmacist that was Greek. And when I mentioned that, he said, no, it isn't. So do your research, guys. Maybe it might have meant that anciently, but yeah. But I've always had a fascination with bees. I just love bees. You'll probably see some of my videos. I like to video record them. I like to study them. So I think we need to be better to the bees. Ooh, High Priestess. You know, I don't know why, but I'm getting two big ones with pile 1. There's something says something magical. I don't know what it is. Oh, I gotta keep that one. Okay. And then one more for the final. So we're going to just do like a final 3 pick card. And okay, so we got the Chariot for movement. Oh, you know, I don't, you know what, I want to say I don't do reversals, but I'm going to keep it this way because this is a good reversal. This is a, you know, when Spirit wants it, Spirit wants it. All right, so let's do some clarifiers underneath these guys. I think I might have shuffled them and mixed them up, though, because I usually don't do reversals. But, you know, it's funny. Spirit really wanted these ones specifically reversed. So I'm going to respect that. I'm going to respect that. You know, sometimes, hey, you know, you're just the messenger. You're not the message. You have to listen to the message they're trying to give you. All right, pile 1. Ooh. Too many. I'll take, you know, something saying take this one. All right, let's see here. Oh man, pile 1. Yeah, okay, so like the theme here, anxiety. But I got good news, pile 1. So let's just take a look here. Oh boy, pile one. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay, pile one. Good news for you. Ooh. Okay. All right. So pile one, you're dealing with extreme anxiety, or at least if you're not, this is probably not your pile. But yeah, you know, because I originally I didn't want to leave these as upside down, but then so I'm looking here at these 10 of swords, and then it's kind of crazy because then you got the 9 of swords here, so a lot of swords energy, and then also the 6 of swords. But that's a great placement right now because this is talking about you moving on from some kind of sadness, some kind of morose depression even. You're dealing with some serious depression over some horrible things that have absolutely happened to you. And you know what though? The good news is I could tell, well, there's people here that are going to be moving. And this is kind of similar to my own personal situation. You know, sometimes it's kind of funny how the reader kind of coincides with the person that they're reading for sometimes. So I see here, because you're going to be, there's going to be a change here, and it's kind of funny because we got the 3 of Wands that's underneath the 9 of Wands. So yeah, this is telling me that there's a progression. So you're switching over now. You're going to be moving away from this devil here. I mean, you got the devil here. This, whoever this was, you know, it's not really so much a person I'm getting. So a lot of the people here, it's not a person. It's kind of you internally. Maybe it might have been because of a person, but this is telling me that you allowed somebody so close and they did a lot of damage, and now and I've kind of heard of this happen before where it's, even though it's when you deal with extreme forms of abuse, that after a certain point sometimes you start to do it to yourself. That does happen on occasion where you start talking down to yourself, you start questioning yourself, you say, oh no, that could never work, that's stupid, or that's dumb, how could I think that, why would I say that? You know, when you start treating yourself that way, you're just kind of continuing on that thing that person, that whoever that was instilled in you in a really negative way. So it's all about breaking those patterns. Excuse me, sorry about that. But I'm seeing here that something's going to happen. So there's going to be like some kind of court battle. It's funny, I'm going through my own divorce too. I'm going to be moving. But yeah, so will you. Bunch of divorcees here. We're going to start the divorcee club. But yeah, you're going to be moving on. You're taking your kids with you. I don't know, something pulled me towards this picture, and it's not just of the woman, but there's someone next to her. So you're going to be taking the kids with you, or at least that's what it looks like here. I'm getting really drawn towards kids. So you're going to be putting yourself in a better position. That's just going to be so much healthier for you, where you could really start your healing. So, all right, let's... Just looking at the bottom, mention vanity. I think you're dealing with someone that was extremely vain and selfish. Extremely vain and selfish, and you are a very giving person. It looks like that here. You know what? Spirit's telling me to talk you up a little bit, and you know what? You're a giving person, and you think of others more than you think about yourself. Sometimes you get a little starstruck with other people, and this is a lesson to you, so for you to really start to understand your own spark and your own value as a human being, and recognizing when it's time to move to something that's more healthier for you. Destiny. Oh, ooh, that's pretty good. I knew it. That's why that's why I kept, you know, at first I saw the Magician and the Priestess. So pile one, I gotta tell you, there's a destiny for you. There's something coming for you. I mean, right now you're thinking, you know, I saw the Chariot, and then I got the 3 of Wands here, and also with the 6 of Swords here. This is moving on. You're moving on towards your destiny, pile one. You know, right now you're probably staying up and you're kind of worried, and you're like, God, what happened to me? I'm telling you right now, it didn't happen to you. It happened for you. There's something else very magical coming your way, pile one. Spirit wants me to say that. Okay, let's do one more oracle card. Pile one. Passion. Ah, yes. Okay, pile one, you got to find your passions again. And you know, it's kind of funny because that's right around here, this Three of Wands. This is about you going out and seeking that passion. Seek out that thing that made you happy before, you know, everything else turned to crap and you just didn't want to be in your situation anymore. You know what? It's time to change that. You're moving out. You're moving into something else. It's a brand new chapter for you, pile one, and if not, it will be. So you need to be ready and start doing your due diligence. You got to take care of yourself. You got to put yourself back to where you were, and you need to be ready for this new adventure that's coming your way. God bless you guys. Wish you all the best. Thank you, pile one. Right, pile two. So if you picked the ladybug, this is going to be your reading. All right, ooh, starting out with the Two of Cups. So I just kind of do like a rough shuffle just to kind of clear the energy from the previous deck. And then I like to shuffle on camera. I'm going to do a pick three card for you. And then I'll have three clarifiers underneath. And then I will have also the Chakra Oracle deck that I'll be doing also. So hope everybody's having a lovely January. You know, over here by Chicago, it's just cold and windy, and it's just eh. But I mean, we got kind of lucky because it wasn't really too bad. We had a really nice Halloween. You know, there was one year we didn't get to have one because it snowed on Halloween. My son looked like a Santa Claus because he was one of the excuse me, the Incredibles, and he was dressed all in red, so it kind of looked like a Santa suit afterwards. All right, let's see here, the Hanged Man. Oh my God, that Two of Cups is back. Okay, pile two. Oh, pile two. Oh, love is in the air and February's coming. Let's see here. Well, you know what, here, let me just read the cards first. Then I'll do the oracle cards later. Okay, pile two. Let's see what's going on here. So not everybody's love. Sorry about that. I don't like saying that. If you know, if that's not your case, that might not be your pile. But if you do have new business ventures, it does show this. I definitely see new things coming. Let me take a look here. So right now, currently, you're in a hanged man position, or you were, meaning you were kind of stuck in a certain place. You're busy trying to figure out things and juggle about. But this is telling me that you're going to reach a victory of some sorts because you're going to be either awarded or offered an opportunity. Now, excuse me, there's some here where if you're in a relationship right now, you guys are going to go on a vacation. It's going to either be a honeymoon. I'm seeing like a honeymoon. You guys going out into seeking new things. It's kind of like new love. So you guys are kind of like in your little puppy love thing going on right now. And you know that first stage when you first start dating someone and it just feels so perfect, and it's like right before everything else goes wrong. You know, but not here. I'm not seeing that here. On top of the Two of Cups, I got also the Lovers finishing this out underneath the Queen of Pentacles. So which is showing it just an amazing amount of abundance. You know, this is, I'd have to say, anyone in a relationship right now, the world's your oyster. Go out and do things and have fun. Enjoy yourself. Go visit places. Don't be scared. Spirit is giving they're giving the green light there. So they're definitely telling you that's going to work out nicely. Or I think if there was people that were contemplating going somewhere, you know what, something's also telling me some people are contemplating moving. You're thinking about moving or selling your house. This is telling you do it. This is saying do it right now, probably before the market crashes. If you have any kind of plans for selling things, you really, because I'm seeing with the Pentacles right now, you're not going to get any more than your money's worth right now, because I can't affirm this. And of course, this is a tarot channel, but I just kind of been getting this feeling like there's going to be a crash soon. I know I'm not the only one, and I'm not an expert either, but I just got that feeling. So I'll tell you right now, this is saying if you want to go to that place, do it now. You know, everything is all about opportunity and turning your lemons into lemonade, you know, and this is definitely telling you that you need to make that opportunity right now. This is your golden chance right now. So if there was something that you're on the fence about, you're thinking, I don't know, maybe shouldn't I, I don't know if I should do this. Yes, do it. Do it, do it, do it. It will lead you to victory. Also with the Queen of Pentacles here, this is definitely going to help you financially. It'll be a very smart decision for you to make. So let's do quick oracle cards here. What do you want to say? And I did 2 cards for pile 2, for pile 1, sorry, pile 2. Prayer. Oh, let's see here. And forgiveness. Aw. And you know, this one was kind of like right by the Lovers too. Okay, so we'll start with the prayer one, which is kind of interesting because these are a lot of yellows here. Yellow pertaining to the, you know, to the sternum here, like right below your chest. So that's your yellow chakra. And, you know, it's funny with the Fool, there's like this excitement for new things. And this is saying here that there's things that you really wanted to do, things that you've been planning of, things you've been thinking of, but you never got around to it really. This is saying do it. Oh my God, it's so funny. You know how I said lemons to lemonade? Boom. Right there. I mean, so this is telling you right now, your prayers are being answered. You asked for a sign. And this is telling you, yes, you need to do it now. Actually, you know, it's kind of funny. It says the city and then the rural area. You know, I was watching TV and it's so funny. It talks about people are moving out of the city and they want to go to, like, you know, more rural area. I'm planning on doing it myself. Do it. This is telling you totally doing it. Also, with the forgiveness here, so there's 2 different groups. There's one that has to forgive their parents, because I'm looking here and it's a child with a little rhino. So I just, when I look at that and it's over the Lovers, there's either something about your partner that's been kind of bothering you, upsetting you, it's putting a little monkey wrench in things. You gotta forgive them for that. It's time to move on from that. You know, you have to realize that once this life here on earth is over, whatever that is not going to matter anymore. It just isn't. And forgiveness doesn't mean that you have to forget what happened. It just means that you're moving on. You're moving on, you're done. And if it was really that horrible, then this is probably not for you, because I'm not seeing a toxic partner here. Okay, so if you're one of those people where it's, you know, it was that horrible and you're really not able to forgive, then maybe you need to consider other options. You should never stay with someone you can't forgive. I don't know how else to say that, but you'll never be happy if you stay with someone that you cannot forgive. So Spirit wanted me to say that message. So, all right, pile 2, thank you so much. Hope everything works out for you guys. Happy January. Pile 3. So if you picked pile 3, you got the frog. You know, I like this guy because I would put him up on, I got this cabinet in my bathroom, and I like to put the candle, you could put like a little candle in here, and I would turn on the candle, and before I blow it out, I'd give him a kiss. It's kind of funny, but yeah. Here's my little Prince Frog. So I hope you guys are having a lovely January. Ooh, strength. Starting out with strength. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty hopeful in January. I just, you know, the absolute end of something to me makes me excited, because I just feel like there's just more coming, and it's just really exciting to kind of see what's happening with that. You know, New Year's are very hopeful to me. So we're going to do pick a 3 card. Alright, let's look at the bottom. Ooh, the Magician. Oh, Oh boy. Let's see here. All right. Oh man. Okay. All right. You know what? It's kind of funny. Pile 3. I was looking and I was like, oh, King of Pentacles. Oh, Queen of Wands. And it's like, okay. But then, I see like the 3 of Swords here. So there's 2 different scenarios here. There's 2 different readers here. So there's readers that are in a relationship right now. And then there are ones who just broke up from one. So I don't know which one you are. But so if you're the one that just broke up from the relationship, I could tell because it was just horrible, horrible, horrible fighting, arguing, cheating. There's a third party. There's just any kind of bad scenario you could probably think of. And then there was also multiple people. So yeah, when you get people involved, opinions, or someone starting rumors. I'm hearing rumors. So there was a lot of really bad rumors, and you just want to not be in that. This is telling you not to worry. Keep it together. This is telling you, well, for one, you need to work on yourself. I'd say like after anything that happens to us in a negative way, we need to kind of look back and do a little critiquing. So this is saying here, this is the critiquing that you need to do with the different things. Maybe you could have said something differently. Maybe you could have done something differently. We all make mistakes, and even if you didn't do something outwardly bad to someone, sometimes you allow someone to do something outwardly bad to yourself. It's kind of funny that way. Like we tell ourselves like, oh, I'm the better person because I'm not the one that hit them. It's like, yeah, but you let them hurt you. That's a bad thing too. And we don't tell ourselves that. So I'm getting that a lot. You need to build up your coin also, because you know what I could tell, whoever this was, you're pretty broke. You probably went through a divorce, or they stole your money, they were in your account, they were, just, oh God, all kinds of bad things. I'm hearing someone's partner was spending money on the other person too. I don't know who that's for, but there was someone, if you're wondering, they did. Sorry, okay, but good news for you. This says if you do the inner work, you got the divine partner waiting for you, okay? They are out there, they're waiting. They're going to be different than you. So they're not going to be like your regular thing, because I got the King of Pentacles, but it's the Queen of Wands. And that's really kind of emphasizing the differences for me. But the King of Pentacles can work with, he could work with the Queen of Wands, but she is independent. So, but I see here with the Ace of Cups here, so for anybody that's currently in a relationship here, now this Magician, I like this guy because this is about the transformation of your life. This is talking about anybody who was in the relationship that broke up and it was toxic. You're going to transform yourself, and then you're going to bring that partner in that you deserve. Now, for people who are in the relationship, but it's been pretty rocky, pretty rough, yes, you can change it. You know why? Because at first I was like, I don't know if this is salvageable. So the Ace of Cups was telling me for those types of people, for the people who really want to work it out, if you have 2 willing parties here, it will take work. It will take work. And if you don't do the work, it won't happen. And if your partner doesn't do the work and you're the only one doing the work, that doesn't work either. I'm sorry, I have to let you know that. So this is kind of warning you. Here I'm looking with the 4 of Swords here, and it's got almsgiving too, which is interesting with the Ace of Cups. And the almsgiving, you have to learn to give to yourself first before you could learn to. The reason you don't feel like you're getting what you deserve or what people should be giving you or what would be reciprocated equally from someone else is because you're not giving it to yourself. You're not giving it to yourself, and nobody else is going to because you're not expecting them to. So this is the strength. You need to build your strength right now. You need to build your fortitude, your character. There's things you got to work on yourself. Make that work out. And that goes for the married people too, trying to work on your relationship. You know what? You got to work on you. You know, sometimes if a relationship's not working out, it's because it's more than one reason and it's not just one person. So I hate to say that. So finishing up with the oracle cards. Ooh. Oh boy, it fell. This one had a lot. You know, it's saying to use these, but I already picked one. So, all right, pile 3 gets 3 cards. Completion, grief, and impatience. Oh. Okay. So there's someone here that's kind of wondering when this person is going to straighten their act up and they're going to be a better person. They're not. Okay? I'm sorry. This is not going to be one of those pick-a-cards, and I refuse to be one of those pick-a-card readers that keeps giving people false hope when there really isn't. Oops, sorry. You know, I mean, there's some people, yeah, there's couples who genuinely who want to work it out, and if that's mutual, beautiful. But if not, you know, you can't force someone, and there is a reason why they told me to say that. There is someone here that's absolutely waiting for someone. Don't do that. Don't do that. You keep moving on, and if that person can't keep up with you, then they're just not going to be with you. And someone else will take their place. This is assuring you of that, but you got to have patience, and you have to deal with this grief that this person put you through. You're kind of, this is telling me you want to rush things. And you know what? I felt that way too, after, like fresh out of my relationship. It was like, oh, you know, I was kind of like, man, am I going to meet anybody? But it's like at the same time, it's like, well, yeah, you will, but right now, that's not a priority. That's not a priority. And even if you met somebody when you're a mess, you know what's going to happen? More mess. You don't ever meet somebody while you're in a bad state and something positive happens out of that. It's very rare. So you got to be careful with that. So yeah. And also completion. You know, look at here. It's over. Let it go. Bury it. Leave it behind. Let it go. Allow yourself to feel your grief, especially all the garbage you had to go through, and have patience and faith in God that the right thing is going to come to you and you're going to be able to fill your cup. But that's only when you decide to do it for yourself. So, wish pile 3 all the luck. Sorry, it was a bunch of mixed messages, but hope that helps you guys. God bless you. Bye-bye.